Hello, welcome to All Madness.
Yes. This is the part of the show that we start on.
This is take two.
Yes. Take one. Take one did not go so well. We had some audio issues.
Yeah, and if you ever think about doing this, just don't.
What?
So I have
Just do
the
it. Thank
I
you.
have the AirPod Pros, like the third generation ones, and they'll what are they now? Like 150 or something like that?
No, they're still like 200 or something.
Well, I didn't pay for that. I didn't
Okay.
pay $200 for them.
There you
Uh,
go.
but those were making a popping sound and wasn't working. I'm now using my $5 earbuds with a mic. So,
Which I guess are working better than the weird popping sound
yeah,
from your AirPods. So,
yeah. Eventually I'll get my mic hooked back up.
yeah.
Maybe.
Did you leave that at home?
No, I brought my stuff
Oh,
for it.
well, that's good.
Well, I've always had my mic here. It's just the cable I forgot at home.
Oh,
But
did you remember the cable?
I hope it's in my bag. So, okay. So I remember my giant like soundboard for my guitar and stuff.
Yeah,
So I put everything in there, like my cables and stuff.
yeah, and that cable's a
But
part of it.
yeah, but I
So,
didn't take it out because I was going to bring it with me the first time,
mm,
but I didn't have enough space.
ah,
So I had space now to bring that and my guitar. So,
right.
well, one of my guitars.
Yes.
I'm not bringing all five of them over here.
Right.
I don't have the space for it.
Yeah.
Okay, so now we are going to talk about my childhood as making wooden swords.
Yay.
Well, I I honestly don't know how this came about.
Mm.
Uh, it was me and my best friend across the street, and
As it always is, right?
oh yeah, we there's many stories that we could get into just with me and him. We did some stupid things. We did some questionable things. I've broken bones every time he's there. Um, Not a joke. Um, but when it was during a summer, uh, I want to say in between sixth and seventh grade, probably. So we were young. Times were easier back then. We could get away
Amen.
with a lot more
Amen
stuff.
to that.
Oh yes. Um, and we were in his basement, and his dad has like a workshop that he had like sandals and power tools and all that stuff. And we see a bunch of this wood that they had, and I think we just grabbed it and started to like whack them and stuff, like sword fighting, like every kid does.
Yes.
And I don't know who came up with the idea, but we were like, dude, let's make swords like out of these. So
Yes, of
we
course. As young boys do.
oh yeah, like
Yes. Let's make a
we would
sword. Because why not?
yeah, it's so much fun. But the problem was that it got so hot down there that it was warmer outside than it was down there. So I think what we were doing was we took a piece of like 2x4 and we split it up for the handle and then like the cross guard. And we put like a nail through that and stuff.
Yeah.
But we were trying to figure out how to get the blade part into a point.
Mm.
So we came up with the most inefficient way to do that. We
Oh
took
no. Oh no.
We took a flat power sander and just sanded away with that thing.
Oh no.
And yeah,
You just sanded right from the two
yeah,
by four. Just
yeah.
kept
We
sanding.
didn't cut it or anything
No
beforehand.
cuts.
I know we were dumb, but we did get somewhat of a point at the end.
There you go.
But it did take like a week to do so.
Oh my goodness.
To this day, I don't know where the swords are, and I really want to know what we did with them. But long story short, just don't. You really should cut before sanding
Yeah, that's
if you're interested in doing
that's
this.
a very valid point.
Yes, and I think we like actually painted them too.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
There
Well,
you go.
back then we also okay, so
Story time. Again.
yes, I think this is around the time where we went like across the street and stuff, like filming like the stupid zombie film or something like that.
Oh yeah.
Um I don't know what we filmed it on or anything, but we never got past filming the first scene. um
I remember
but-
doing stuff like that as a kid.
oh yeah, it was so much fun.
Oh yeah.
Uh we would get away with a lot of that crap too. Um and then like what else did we try and make? I think we tried to make like an axe too.
Hmm.
And like just this random like weaponry. We were like, we kind of made a sword. Let's try other stuff too.
Let's just make an arsenal of wooden weapons.
That's that was our thought. Like
Yeah.
we could make this and sell them.
Yeah.
And
It'll be very high quality with
oh yeah,
using just a sander.
oh yeah, something
Everyone
that
will
would
want to buy it.
yeah something that would take a week to sand and then a couple of days to paint.
Genius.
We were dumb kids.
Weren't we all?
I mean, I still am.
Me too.
Yeah, we all know. We're both really dumb kids.
Yeah,
How times have not changed.
that's facts.
Yeah. Yeah, we thought this was a great idea, but it didn't last very long.
Mm.
I think we did the swords for about a week, and then we tried to do other stuff, and then we got bored
Yeah,
because it took too long.
I remember being in 7th or 8th grade, um, and my friend got the grand idea to make a potato cannon.
A potato cannon.
Yeah, it's actually really easy. And it was quite fun to be honest. You get this like kind of it's a really big PVC pipe, but pretty short, like sort of like a canister sort of thing, and it would have like
Yep.
a cap that you could screw on the back of it,
Hmm.
and then you would put on it a like a cap that on the other side a cap that would shorten it,
Yeah.
like make the diameter smaller, and then you would have it on a long uh, PVC tube
Yeah.
that would go out, and so then on the cap, the back cap that you like screw in or whatever,
Mhm.
you would um, buy something. It's something like a sort of like a spark plug, and what happens is you push a button, and it creates like a small little spark on the other
Yeah.
side. I don't know what you call that, but anyways, so you would screw a little hole into that cap and put that through, and then duct tape all around it to keep it sealed and airtight and all that. And
You and duct tape, dude.
Yeah. Oh, it worked. It worked. Duct tape, bro. It fixes everything.
Oh my
Um,
gosh. We need to make that into a shot.
then what you would do is you would take a potato and you go to like the other end where like the long PVC, skinnier PVC tube is, and you would take
Yep.
the potato and you would like you'd kind of have to twist it a little bit, but like
Hmm.
push it down into the end of the tube there, um, as hard as you could, and you wanted to make sure the tube was small enough so that the potato would fit, um, but also so it would like seal. It would have like a seal to it.
Hmm.
Then to actually operate it, you would get a can of like hairspray or something,
Oh yeah, yeah.
and you would spray inside like the big PVC canister like a whole bunch of hairspray or cologne or whatever, and then really quickly you would seal it with the cap and
Hmm.
then point it up and hit the button, and it would inside it would spark, and all of
Yeah.
that hairspray and stuff would explode and
Oh
shoot the
yeah.
potato out.
How far did that go?
Pretty far, not gonna lie, pretty far, and it would
Hmm.
and it would go. I mean, like it would do damage if you were close to
Huh.
it, you know.
Yeah, because I know
So
there's stuff like that you can buy,
yeah,
but I never seen like how far it goes or
yeah. But
anything.
we went to a field, like an empty field, and tried it. Um, and I would say, I mean, it probably went, and we had it probably at like a 45-degree angle or something, but
Yeah.
maybe a 35. It probably went like a football field and a half.
Oh geez.
Yeah, like this thing was flying. Um,
Save the potato.
we would go and try and find it, and a few times we couldn't find it because it had just probably either disappeared or just exploded into so many
Incinerated.
pieces. Incinerated, maybe. But
Jeez.
yeah, that was yeah, you made swords and we made a potato can.
Okay, so have you ever played with like airsoft as a kid?
Not with airsoft, no.
Really?
Yeah, just didn't have it around.
Huh.
So
I always had one for the longest time.
hmm,
We would go around the neighborhood and stuff and just play shooting each other with these things and stuff. And
yeah.
there was one day it was me, my friend, and his dad, and they both peeked out, and my friend shot his dad right in the eye,
Oh.
and
Oh no.
that's the day that we were like, yeah, every time we play, we have to have something to cover our eyes with.
Yeah.
And there was one day where we were just like around his house playing and stuff,
Yeah.
and there was a cop just watching us do all of this.
That's funny.
Yeah, I was wondering what his thought was on all of this.
Yeah,
Uh, yeah, it was amusing though.
I believe it. Just
Oh
some kids running
yeah,
around with guns shooting each other.
oh yeah. And then I think I took apart every single airsoft gun I had
Hmm,
and put it back
nice.
how it was.
Well done.
Yeah. And then there was one time I put it back together and I had a extra spring
Oh
and I
no.
don't know where it went.
Oh boy.
Yeah. That was the end of that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Hmm.
And now I work on more expensive things.
Yeah.
That if I screw up it
Could be
could be.
bad.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
totally. You
Pops
don't want
out.
to screw up now.
Yes.
Oh yeah. Stupid kid moments.
We all have them.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
There's something on my desk, but I don't know what it is. I left and it wasn't
It's your
here, and now it
computer.
is. No crap. Oh my gosh.
Oh, I have I have a plate with cane sauce and remnants of Raising Cane's chicken fingers.
Oh, nice. I
Um,
have a bunch of crap on my desk.
the I ate 8 chicken fingers today.
Ooh. I
Yeah.
I didn't have lunch.
Oh no,
Okay, so
you didn't stop?
no.
Oh.
So when I travel by myself, I don't know if I'm the only one who does this, but I don't like to stop for food.
Hmm.
Like I'm the type of person that wants to get to the destination as fast as you can. Like I'll stop for gas and the pee, and that's about it. Like okay, this is gonna turn into me talking about my traveling stories. So heads
Woo!
up. Okay, so
Story time.
on when I was going back to school for, I mean, like after winter break, I left super early. It was like I want to say like 6 o'clock in the morning, and I went to Quick and Easy, which is a gas station in Springfield, and I got gas, and then I got like a coffee and like a dozen donuts, I think it was, and that's all I ate that entire trip.
Oh wow.
And I think I only ate like 3 or 4 of them, and I gave the rest to like you and
Oh, that's
Braden and stuff
right.
like
I
that.
remember that.
And they were like stale.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
We're like,
Okay.
oh, thanks.
I know. It's like I don't want these, so if you
Yeah.
guys want them, just take them. Um, but the other thing I remember about that trip is it was snowing. It snowed like the night before or
Yeah.
something like that. I have the worst experience with that. And I got stuck behind a plow truck that was plowing the roads and also putting like the ice defroster or whatever. Um, so that got all over my truck, along with snow and a bunch of other crap that I don't like on my truck. Besides the point. Um, but the only time I stop for food is when I'm with someone else. Like when I was driving back, when was this? Oh yeah, I was driving back for winter break, and it was me and Devin. Yeah, um, and obviously I'm not gonna let him go hungry and stuff like that. So
Right.
uh, we stopped like twice for food.
Right.
um, okay. Also, in that trip, we went to Dunkin' for coffee, and I ordered a coffee with some milk and sugar in it. Don't order that at a Dunkin' Donuts. Like they put a small amount of coffee in it, most of it with milk, and then they put sugar in it, and they don't even bother to stir it up. And it's also like mostly ice too.
Oh no.
So
So
all
you
you
get like
taste
nothing.
is milk.
Oh
All
wow.
you taste is the milk, and then there's like a slush of sugar at the bottom of it.
Oof.
You always want to get the liquid sugar that they have and very light milk. Otherwise, it's just milk, and it irritates the crap out of me. Duncan, get your crap together. Come on.
Dunkin' Donuts sponsor us.
No, I don't want it.
Hey, Raising Cane's sponsor us because I was talking about these chicken fingers and they
I'll
were
be
really
okay
good.
with that. I don't think there's one around me.
Oh, you've had it before, right?
I don't think so.
Tyler.
I haven't been around a place that has it
Oh,
because I don't think there's one in Knoxville.
there is. It's on UT's campus.
That's why I don't know because I didn't. I've only been there for like twice,
That's fair.
and that was with you.
That's fair.
Yeah, and I forget one of those times
Yeah.
because I. Oh no, because the first. No, maybe it was 3 times. Because the first time we went to Chipotle with
Oh, that's
Cade and
right.
all of them,
Yeah, I remember that.
and then we went after church one time to.
I mean, we went to Cookout
I
though.
don't know. I did I go to Cookout?
I thought so. I thought you had been to Cookout a couple times with us.
I don't think I did.
Really?
I might have once.
Okay.
Wow,
Interesting.
I don't remember. I honestly don't remember.
Well, I mean, you were like, what's today? Today, this is January
Yeah,
now,
the second.
January 2nd,
Yeah.
and I mean, that was May, like early May. So six,
Okay.
8,
So
9, 10, 11, 12, 8 months ago. 8 months ago since you were at school.
yeah, it kind of sucks.
Man,
Um,
that's crazy.
but okay, so someone from work asked me, like, do you think you ever go back to school?
Yeah.
And my immediate response was no. But honestly, I don't know.
Hmm.
Like, I do miss my friends and stuff like that from school, but it always comes back to like I didn't like the schoolwork that I had to put in to get the
Right.
grades that I needed to get.
Yeah.
And also like I was not in a good place for most of that year. Like
Neither was
at the
I. So
yeah, like the first part of well, for most of the first semester, I was completely fine. Things were great, and then second semester came along, and we all know how that went. There was
yeah.
actually a podcast on that we did.
Yester semester.
Yeah, I completely forgot about that. Actually, right
Yeah.
now I don't know what we've put on here and what we haven't.
That's fair.
Uh, but yeah, and then um, I think just second semester alone was enough for me to kind of call off school for the most part. Um, I just I just can't.
Yeah.
And I don't know if it's just me not knowing what I want to do or if it's just the memory of how bad second semester was.
Yeah. And to be honest, I mean, I think part of it was just the way that like things happened with all of us and stuff. So, um
Yeah,
like
things didn't end well with everyone.
yeah,
Like it was I mean, it was just weird saying goodbye to everyone because it was just
right.
at that time I thought I was coming back.
Right.
So it didn't seem like it was goodbye forever and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And we all just went through a lot in that semester. So
Oh yeah.
yeah. So
Yeah. But I mean, yeah. I this past semester
mhm.
was I mean, other than like the very end, just I had a family thing come up. But
Yeah.
other than that, I mean, the semester was fantastic. Um, and part of that was just the situations from last year had changed. They weren't there. Um,
Yeah.
and I had done. I was in a better place mentally and stuff. So
Yeah.
yeah, it was just
That helps a lot.
yes. So part of me, feels like if you had come back, it would
Hmm.
like you would have probably enjoyed the time there more. Um,
Probably.
but like you said, you're still not certain. I think on what you want to do
Hmm.
for the rest of your life, and school's a lot of money. So I would
Oh
say,
yes,
you know,
I'm paying for
yeah. And
that.
so figuring out what you want to do first is the biggest thing for sure.
Yeah, and I think if I would ever come back, it's just like I don't think it would be the same for any of us.
Yeah. And
Like
yeah.
I think honestly, it would be me trying to do my schoolwork and then going to the gym for most of my time.
Yeah.
Like that's so I've been trying to I wouldn't say fix, but I'm going to use it. Like fix my mental health and keep it in a place that I want it to. It's not like things are bad for right now. It's just that I want to keep in a mindset that I want to. And the only way I know how is to go to the gym.
Yeah.
It's probably bad to do that, but hey, whatever. It's what I know.
Yeah. I think I mean, you're taking care of your body, so there's at
Not the
least
way I do it.
uh,
You've
so
seen me
there's
work out.
that's fair. I mean, there's some benefit to that. So it's not like you're doing something super unhealthy or anything. Um,
Yeah.
but I think developing good good relationships with people and stuff, um, and finding the right people in your life that will build you up and
Yeah.
not pull you down is
Yeah,
definitely
and
important.
that's kind of what I'm struggling with now. Like in this new place and stuff, it's just like I don't know anyone.
Right.
All I know is the people that I work with, and
Right.
uh, I I work closely with one of them, and that's about it.
Yeah.
Like there's the maintenance director, which is my boss, and then the maintenance person that I work closely with. And those are the people I really work closely with because everyone else is like in the office area, and I don't see them much or anything, so it can be hard sometimes.
Yeah.
And then the only other places I go is like the gym, which if you're ever in like a public gym, no one wants to talk to anyone. They're just in there to do their own thing and get out. Um, and then like the grocery store, and then I'm gonna start going to church for like next week and stuff.
Yeah.
Which that's would be like the only place I talk to people, probably.
Yeah.
It's just hard. Like you don't, especially for like new people just out and about. Like you don't want to talk to someone just in the store at the gym or something. Like in my mind, that's just really weird.
It can be. Yeah. Yeah. It's there's a time and place for everything. Um. You know there. I mean there are you know places that you can go, things you can do to meet people. Um. But yeah. I mean. Yeah, you gotta know when to do it. And sometimes you have to put yourself out there. I mean, sometimes you gotta be like, hey, I'm da da da. Like,
Yeah, that's not me.
yeah, I know it's not you,
If
but
it's me, I would
that's
say it here.
that's me telling you that you should step just a little bit out of your comfort zone. But
Yeah, I do that. I go to a public gym
that's fair.
instead of staying here and doing a home workout.
Yeah, but
Mm.
um, yeah, I mean, you'll you'll find, I think, and I mean, you haven't been there long. You know, you're settling in, you're
Yeah, it's been
figuring
like a
things out.
month.
Yeah, right. That's, I mean, you know, me and you happen to vibe really well, and so like
Yeah.
we figured each other out pretty quick. Um,
Yeah, because we're both freaking crazy.
well, I mean that's true, but uh, yeah, I mean it took us a while to find out, you know, who our friends were and who we wanted our friends to be. Um,
Yeah, that's a hard thing to do.
yeah,
Finding out who you want your friends to be, even if you're like you're close to well, close-ish to someone, and then you realize it's not someone you want to hang out with.
yeah,
Trying to let them go is extremely hard to do.
it can be exactly. Um, but you gotta keep figuring it out. I mean, you're always gonna meet new people, and
Yeah.
they're all gonna be different, and you just have to, you know, the best time to learn who somebody really is to spend time with them. So you
Yeah.
spend time with people, you figure out it's not somebody you want to hang around. I mean, that's you just as hard as that is, especially when you spend a lot of time with them. But sometimes the best decision is to cut people off. I mean, not just like, you know, cut them completely off. I mean, if they're that bad for you, then maybe so. But
Yeah.
it's just a varying situation, and it just takes some discernment, I think, to figure out who is a good friend and who isn't, and who you want to invest your time in. So
Oh yeah, that's something that's insanely hard to do, and I don't. It's just like it's hard to figure out like who you actually want in your like friend group and stuff like that
right.
because it's just like you don't know what you want until you lose it, I guess.
I think it's you don't know what you have until you lose it, but
It's the same thing.
I kind of,
Okay.
yeah, that's fair.
Um, and then
Yeah,
when it comes to like friends, once you lose it, it's kind of just gone.
right. I mean,
Uh,
not necessarily. It can be, but not always.
yeah,
Um, but I get what you're saying. Yeah,
yeah. Like I've had friends from high school that I've known for a long time, and like during college and also during last summer, uh, they just stopped like completely, like talking to me and stuff like that, and
yeah,
I've completely lost touch with them and everything, and it's weird
yeah. Oh, for
being
sure.
in that, and then like I I want to use the word other than grown up, but when you kind of grow up, it's just like you lose this connection with people, and people that you're friends with, they get busy and stuff like that, and you can't talk to them all that much.
Yeah,
And it's a strange transition from talking to them a lot during like high school and stuff like that, and then going off to school and then having an actual job and stuff like that.
yeah.
It's totally not the same.
It's not. And to be honest, like when you start to become an adult, you start to mature more. You kind of realize like, if I'm going to invest in somebody, I want to, have someone that will invest in me too. And so a lot of
Yes.
those half-hearted friendships that we had in high school, because honestly there was a lot of them. We were friends with a lot of the people in high school
Not
simply
me.
because we interacted with them. I mean, the people, there were a lot of people that I was friends with in high school because I had classes with them, because I would just
Yeah.
interact with them. And when that interaction was gone, I mean, the friendships just ended. People, those
Yes.
people stopped talking to me. Those people, and I had to be like, I have to go and find people that will invest their time in me even when I'm not around, because those are the people that really like me for me and want me to be involved in their life, even if even if we don't see each other a whole lot, you know.
Yes.
It's the active pursuit of wanting to be involved in that person's life. So, yeah,
Yes.
that's
Very deep.
yes. We didn't know we were getting into this today. We're gonna talk about swords and potato
Yeah.
cannons, and now we're
Yeah, we
talking
were gonna talk
about
about dumb stuff.
now we're gonna talk about friendships. Okay.
Jeez.
I
How did we get here?
don't know. We just it's real, man. It's real.
Jesus.
But
This is life.
that this is life. I mean, you know.
Like literally summing up life is when you're a kid, all you know is you, your family, and then like someone across the street or something like that. And then you get into like pre-K and grade school and you meet so many people in like the small town
Right.
that you're in.
And you're like, "Oh, yeah. Hi friend. Hi friend. Hi friend." Then you get to middle school and all
And you
this.
hate everyone.
I mean, the drama is
Oh
just,
my gosh.
it is intense, and it's there, and people are just like
Hating on
throwing
everyone.
stuff left and right. And then that kind of continues into high school. Some people kind of fall out of that and,
Yeah.
start to mature. Some people it takes a little longer. So, I mean, that's just
Yeah.
so. Yeah, we go through these so social. Nah, I can't even say the word. Sociological
Yeah.
stages in life where,
Yeah. And then when
yeah,
you get into like college and stuff, it's kind of the same as like high school where you're in this like area of like people like you have someone across your hall or like that down your hall or whatever, and you make friends with them and you kind of just stay in that. And then when like class starts and stuff like that, you make friends with maybe the person beside you or in front of you, and that's about it.
oh,
And
see,
then
that, that's where we differed in college, I think, because
yeah,
I didn't have too much. I mean, I was still reserved, but
yeah,
I was okay with being like, "Hi, I'm Jonah. Nice to meet you. Who are you?" That's
yeah.
just
That wouldn't be me. Heck no.
that wasn't me in high school though, and I think that was just like,
What changed?
I don't know. I felt more comfortable. I guess I just felt more confident. I don't know, but
Because I remember on like the first day, you unpacked and then you went like that down the hall and stuff, and introduced yourself to almost everyone.
yes, I did do that. I did do that. I wanted to do that. Um, I thought it would be I thought it'd be good for me. I was like, I'm gonna come into this place and I want to be confident and be excited, and yeah. And so I pursued that. And I kinda did that and I kinda didn't. So I mean, I had a
Yeah,
lot of stuff going on, so
yeah. I'm not.
that was a
I'm not.
struggle, but
Yeah, I'm not confident at all, and it's something I need to go in to work on. Um, but that's scary.
I know. I know. I mean, what we're doing now, this podcast, I mean, that takes some
That's.
confidence.
I mean, that doesn't bug me as much as just going up to someone,
I
because
mean, yeah.
in this, I pretty much treat it as like it's just you and me talking, and hopefully someone is on the other side,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
listening to what we have to say and stuff like that.
Right.
That's pretty much how I treat this,
And it's
and
not, sorry,
yeah,
it's
it
not like real
doesn't bug
time.
me or anything. Yeah,
Yeah.
like I could cut all of this out, no one would know besides us.
That's fair. You could. You could do that.
And you have no choice over it.
Yeah. But
uh, yeah,
yeah, that's okay. Just put yourself out there and say, man, oh well. I think for me what has really helped me is you know, making the decision at times, like forcing myself to be like, I'm gonna be me, and no matter what people think, I'm okay with me.
yeah,
Um, and so if you just put yourself in that mindset, if you're not feeling confident, if you're like worried that somebody is gonna think this or think that, just be like, I'm just gonna be me. And if they don't like me for me, then that's fine. They I don't need to worry about them then. You know?
yeah,
I mean, yeah. The people that will be most important in your life will be the people that care about the real you
hmm
and see the real you. Um, that's just the way it is. If you're fake to people, people won't like you. I mean,
yeah.
and some people are really good at that. Some people are really good at putting up a face,
Yes,
but
yes, they are.
eventually true colors shine through, and when they do, you know, you have to be ready.
Yes,
So,
and sometimes it takes time to figure out who people are.
yes, oh yeah. Oh
Like,
yeah. It takes I mean, it can take weeks, it can take months, it can take years sometimes cuz people will change too, you
oh
know.
yeah,
Somebody that used to be, really awesome can change into somebody not so awesome. And
yeah,
you know, you have to be able to see that and recognize, despite all this time I've had with this person, they are not the same person anymore. And you have to be able to say or to let go of people sometimes,
yes,
and that's hard.
yes.
So, on that note,
Jeez.
yeah, we just keep getting deeper and deeper. I'm not
Yeah,
gonna keep dragging us into a hole
yeah,
right now, but
yeah,
I'll say we'll wrap it up for today.
yeah.
So, guys, stay true to yourselves.
Don't
Be
change.
confident. You you say don't change.
Yes.
Change if you are not a good person. I guess I don't know.
But still stay true to who you are.
Stay true to who you are, um, and be the best you that you can be.
Yes.
Nobody can be you except you.
Yes.
So own it. Yeah, and don't don't change yourself for the benefit of other people. If you're gonna change yourself, do it for you.
Yes.
Yep. All right. With that all being said, we thank you for listening to our deep conversations and spilling our emotional trauma on you. But we will catch you next time. We appreciate you guys listening to us. Like, comment, subscribe if you want to listen to more podcast episodes, all that jazz.
Yes.
We hope you have a wonderful week, and we will see you next time.
Peace.
Peace out.